Welcome back to JK After Hours. I'm Kirsty.
And I'm Jodie.
And if you're new here, we basically give life advice like we've got it all figured out.
When in reality, we absolutely do not.
That is true. But we do have opinions, and that's what matters.
Strong ones. Strong ones.
Especially
well.
you've got strong ones. So in today's episode, we've got some after hours advice and why do we ignore red flags?
And we've got a new segment because we like to switch things up.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. I'm quite excited to do that one.
Very excited. Right, let's get into it. Let's talk about red flags, but not just the ones we see, the ones that we completely ignore.
Because we've all done it, and it never ends well.
No, we've all done it. Everyone's done it. I don't care what anyone says, everyone has done it.
100%.
Right, go. Hit me.
Still talking to their ex. I have been there, and it never ends well.
Well, yeah, but no, why? Like, why are they still even in the picture? You're an ex for a reason.
They are, but do you know, like, when you're a bit bored?
When you're a bit bored, no.
That's the worst. Honestly, that's why I used to do it.
Mate, if I'm bored, I'm not talking to my ex.
I did. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
You think you're being chill, but you're actually just being delusional.
And deep down, you know that is not right.
Yeah.
I've told you that's not right in the past when you've done it.
But
she's bored.
I'm bored. That's the only reason. Like, there's no feelings there anymore.
It's like a use and abuse situation.
Yeah.
Oh, does anyone else do that? Still talk to their ex?
See, now, at the stage that I'm at now, no, I wouldn't, and I tell you off for doing it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like,
well, yeah. This is still kind of on the same subject, but obviously you've got children.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak to your children's dad?
In regards to the kids, yes.
Yeah.
But
that's different.
Yeah, that's literally it. We don't.
Yeah.
There's no texting other than, like, we text birthdays and Christmases about what we're getting the kids so we don't overlap presents.
Yeah.
That is it.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It's like my other half, obviously he's got a little girl, so I know that he has to speak to, you know, her mum, and I'm fine with that because I know
it's only to me when it's like late night chats and things like that. That's when it's a red flag to me.
Yeah, no.
There's
they
no
only talk
reason,
when it's about the child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to
I can deal with that, but if they were still like having like full blown conversations like, "Hi, how are you?" I'd be like, "No, why do you care?"
Yeah. He's fine. He's got me.
But I do know people, or know of people that they've got kids together, they're separated, but yet like they're still very civil, like for the sake of the kids. Like if it's a birthday, he'll still get her a birthday card, she'll get him a birthday card. And it's not just from the kids.
But
I find that quite respectful though. If there's clearly nothing there, it goes to show that there's nothing there. But do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I don't agree with it.
That's why we're very divided here.
Only for the fact that, like, I've got a big family, but the people that I know, anybody that's tried being civil in with an ex and things like that, 100% they've always gone back. Whether it's been 2 years later, 2 months later.
Because there's clearly still something there then if they're going back.
But there's a reason you've been split up for that length of time.
Yeah. I'm a believer of they're an ex for a reason.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That'd be like me going getting back with my ex. It's never going to happen.
But yeah, you've got zero chance of me getting the kids' dad a card. Unless it's like Father's Day or things like that. I'll get stuff off the kids for him. But not from me to him.
Yeah, I understand that.
But again, and obviously the issue to that side of it is, we didn't really end on good terms. You know what I mean? So maybe if things were different and we kind of ended it on a platonic footing, it might have been different, but
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Next one, and this one's dangerous. Bad communication, but good excuses. How do you feel about that one, Jodie?
An excuse is an excuse.
Well, yeah, it says it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
It says it in the title there, like...
In what sense of bad communication, as in not responding whatsoever, or just...
No, like, bad communication, like, obviously, we'll probably, to be fair, this will probably delve deeper into the last segment today of bad communication, as in, like, there's nothing, you're not talking for nearly a day, but then a few hours later, coming up with a perfectly
valid,
air quote, good excuse. But yeah, like you said, an excuse. Yeah. It's an excuse. It's not, I've got a valid reason.
I think I'm very big on the baseball rule. 3 strikes and you're out.
Oh.
So, do you know what I mean? I'll tolerate it for a certain length of time, but if it's a recurring situation and I've got to constantly be the one to what's going on and you're constantly giving me excuses, then no. 3 strikes, you're out.
Nah, I agree with that one. No, I don't agree with the 3 strikes, you're out. That's not me. We're clearly like completely 2 different people, but...
Yeah, no, I'm not...
I get what you're saying, though, on that subject. Like, bad communication, but good excuses. Like, even if I was speaking to someone and they didn't reply to me for, like, over 24 hours, I'd be pretty peed off. But then I'm one of those, me, as soon as they reply and give me that air quote excuse, I'd straight be like, reply within seconds. That I'm terrible for it. But yeah, it has me sat there though thinking like, because I've done it. I did it with, you know, the first lad that I was seeing when I split up from the ex. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He did it, didn't he, a couple of times to me, didn't...
That's what I mean. Well, the last date that I was meant to be going on, and it was...
No one saw that, but she just air quoted that. Why did you air quote that?
Because it didn't happen, did it?
Oh, so like, right. Oh, God,
so, yeah, because the first time he cancelled because he had work, and granted, you know, what he does is quite important. He's a support worker for children. So, you know, I thought...
Are they like on call and stuff?
Yeah.
Right,
so it seems... No, sorry. Oh. No, he's not. So, you know, the first time, like, that's fine. It is what it is. Second time, right, okay, no problem. Third time, no. You clearly don't have the time right now to be able to be dating somebody. And I'm not being judgy, you know what I mean? There's probably people out there that'll accept that.
Yeah. I couldn't do that though. I couldn't be with someone that's married to the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, like, if you're married to your job, that's it. Like, you've clearly got, like you just said, you've got no time for a relationship.
That's what I mean. I think it's different if you're already in a relationship and you're living together or whatever, because then when they get home, it's like, oh, how's your day been kind of situation. But I'm not sitting here waiting on you to finally have the time to be able to go out on a date and get to know each other.
No.
Because then when are we going to be able to progress? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
not happening.
No. That's why I came up with the 3 strikes and you're out rule. Otherwise it'd be going on forever.
Oh yeah.
Hot and cool behaviour. Like one day they're obsessed and the next they're distant. I have been in that situation.
Yeah, I've been in that situation. Yeah. That is not a mystery. That is inconsistency.
Yeah.
But it keeps you hooked because you're chasing the good days.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've been there with the hot and cold behaviour. But I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot, and I have serious attachment issues. Like I've just said it before. I feel like this one and the last topic is quite quite connected. But like, why do we put up with it? Do men put up with this from women?
No. And that's because it's easier for a man to get into a relationship than it is for a woman. And that'll probably draw arguments.
I'd like to hear everyone's opinions on that.
Yeah, I genuinely do. But because let's be honest,
I wonder if there's men sat here now talking like we are talking about...
Women feel things a lot more.
Yeah.
So
I feel like women fall in love a lot quicker.
The minute they get that attention or the love that they've been neglected in previous relationships and things like that, they melt.
Yeah.
So, you know, whereas men, it's air quotes again, every hole's a goal. You know, especially this day and age.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't feel like there's really much more to say on that. I feel like we've covered that.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a touchy subject, that as well, though. Like, we've both been there. I can't deal with it. Like, men sort shit out. Do you know what? I can't even sit here and say stuff like this anymore. I'm in a happy relationship.
To be fair, it's not men, because I'm talking about the ex who was ago.
Well, yeah.
So.
And in case you guys haven't realised, Jodie is bisexual. Jodie's greedy, she likes a bit of both. No, I'm joking. I shouldn't say that because I'm going to have people coming at me. I don't think it's greedy. I like to wind her up. But yeah, Jodie's dated men and women, so she's seen it from
both sides.
Yeah, whereas obviously I'm fully straight.
And that's the reason I'm staying single.
She's tried a bit of both, and it's like,
I'd rather not.
Men and women are just
as bad. Yeah. Gut feelings from the start.
Oh, this is the worst one. Like,
because you knew.
And still stayed.
Yeah. Trying to ignore it, but it always comes back.
Yeah. I hate that gut feeling. Like, I used to get the worst gut feelings when I was with my ex. And when I used to chase them gut feelings, like if I knew, like, you know, when we spoke on the last one about going through partner's phone, and I'd just know, I'd be like, and I'd just sit there, like, he'd be asleep, and I'd be like, I need to go through that phone. And I'd go through that phone, and everything my gut was telling me was right. And then I used to just sit there and cry while he was fast asleep, snoring. And I stuck around for 11 years. 11 whole years and put up with it, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know why.
Because you didn't have a friend like me to tell you to drop his ass.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't. Like, just... Yeah, if you ever have a gut feeling, that gut feeling is... I can honestly admit, I've never had a gut feeling and been wrong. Oh, wait. No, a lie. No, sorry, that's a lie. No, I've had gut feelings before, and I have been wrong. But that's like
a drop in the ocean.
A drop in the ocean. Yeah. All the oceans in the world put together, a drop, kind of. But yeah, I hate gut feelings. They make me feel sick. I've not had a gut feeling like that for ages, and I don't miss that feeling.
I've not had it in a long time.
I've not.
It's because I don't give people a chance.
Well, no. No. Like...
Yeah, no. I'm not about waiting for the fucking penny to drop anymore.
Definitely not. And I'm lucky now. I know I keep saying it, but I'm lucky now. But if it ever got to that point, I couldn't put myself through that again.
No.
I'd have to go. I'd have to up and leave. I'm not going back down that route.
Feeling like you're in an episode of Dexter.
Literally, I'm not. Because I will end up being...
Investigate and then kill.
I will end up being Dexter. Best TV series around, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why do we actually ignore him?
Because realistically, we're not blind. Well, I kind of am. We just choose to ignore it.
Yeah. Basically trying to fall for what it could be and not who they actually are.
Or, in my case, I can relate, we stay because starting all over again is wrong.
Yeah, but sometimes the problem with that is the bare minimum feels like everything.
But it's actually mad how we convince ourselves that it's fine.
When really, the red flags were there from the start.
Oh, so guys, please send us your red flags and why you think that we ignore these red flags. Like, I'm curious though, if we have any male listeners.
Yeah, what are red flags from women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do that's a massive red flag? Because I'd like to see it from the other perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
So DM us, comment on the videos, social medias, please let us know. I do like talking about red flags because I have ignored so many. But I know I'm not the only one.
Sometimes I genuinely think I am a walking red flag.
I thought that about myself last year. When I was going through my phase, I was a walking red flag. I was one of those, avoid at all costs.
No comment. No comment.
Listen, right, I'd just come out of a really, really long relationship. I was having fun. Let me be. Let the girl be.
Fun.
Fun. That's all I can say. Fun. I'm having fun now, though, even in a committed relationship. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Right. Let's switch it up with some controversial takes that have nothing to do with dating for once.
Thank God. People are going to think that that's all we talk about.
People are going to think that we're actual full-on, like...
dating gurus. One's been in two relationships their entire life, and the other one's kind
of... a serial dater!
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. But not even can't. Won't get into a relationship.
This isn't... what's some TV shows? This isn't like Married at First Sight with the dating experts.
I should go on that. I might just go on that.
You should. You never know. You could find the one. The one.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay.
Anyway, small friendship circles are better.
I think we can both agree on that since we only have
each other.
Yeah, having 2 or 3 solid friends is better than having loads of fake ones.
Yeah, same. A big circle can be draining. Like, I don't get these people that actually have like this massive, huge friendship group.
Yeah.
Like, we've got each other, but we have still got 4 of the girls at work, and we have been out and done things together maybe once every few months. But I don't get these people where I see girls post pictures on social media and they're in like a massive friendship group of like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Yeah, no. I don't have the time or the energy.
Yeah, no. That drained the hell out of me.
Sorry, because now we are going back onto the dating thing, just for 1 second. It's like when people cheat. How do you lie there at night after doing a full day's work, then coming home and spending time with your family, and then lie there in bed texting? I want to go sleep.
Is this linked to the friendship group?
Do you know? I don't have the time or energy to no.
Yeah.
Like, you're enough.
Yeah, I just...
And she has, again, we've discussed this, but she has a few personalities, so it's never the same person twice.
Exactly. I am like 5 friends in one.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for? Who are you going to get today? Oh, it's Kirsty today.
Patricia tomorrow.
Sandra the day after. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with random names. Oh, but yeah, no, I like having my circles small.
Yeah.
Too much drama. Like, imagine if like one girl's like in a foul mood and just start causing shit between everyone. Like,
it's a lot more maintenance.
I couldn't deal with it. No. It really stressed me out. That
exactly.
So
you piss me off, I tell you, Kirsty. That's
what I mean. It's just between the two of us at the end of the day, innit? So yeah, I'd like to know: are you in a small friendship group, or are you in a big friendship group? And if you're in a big friendship group,
tell us how you deal with it.
Yeah, like,
do you not get tired? Or is that just me?
I think it might just be yours. I'm the same, mate. But yeah.
Being late isn't always disrespectful.
Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry, but being late doesn't automatically make someone rude.
Here we go. This is Kirsty defending herself, because that's all she ever is, late.
No, because sometimes life just happens, right? Like traffic. Traffic's a big one for me, especially if I'm coming from my partner's house. I have to go down the motorway. That motorway can be dreadful. Me just not waking up to an alarm because I'm being a lazy bitch. I'm going to say, if we ever go out anywhere, outfit change, girl. You know I'm indecisive.
Outfit changes is not a valid excuse.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is if the fit ain't fitting.
No. Okay, but if you're always a late one, at some point it's just your personality.
And what a fabulous personality it is. Sat here with a smug look on my face. Yeah. Oh no, I do. Do you know what? I do feel bad though when I am running late, and I feel bad when I'm running late because I've genuinely been sat there, lay there in bed, snoozing my alarm 50 billion times. If we're going out and I'm late because I've had to change my outfit, I ain't feeling guilty. Your girl's got to look good.
I'm going to chuck a drink on you next time.
Wow.
Go home and change again.
Wow. Then I will be even more late, won't I? Do you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like the Grinch, innit? Like, I'm not going.
I'm not going. I love that bit.
Oh, that's you to say.
Yeah.
You must quote that at least once a day.
I do.
But yeah, and I know I'm not the only one that's always running late. I think I've said it before. My mum said it to me. I'd be late for my own funeral. Yeah. In fact, you know what? I'm putting that in my will.
What, to be late?
Yeah. Can you make sure that I'm late, please? At least half an hour.
Or tell people to arrive 30 minutes early.
Yeah. If my funeral, I used to say I'm meeting Jodie at R7, not rock up till 8 o'clock. So can you make sure I rock up half an hour later? And just be like, sorry, she's fashionably late. Make sure I've got my lashes and my nails on though.
Will do.
Thanks.
I'm older, I'll be gone first.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
I could get hit by a bus on my own. Dark.
I was about to say fingers crossed, which was worse.
Wow. Okay. And that is what best friends are for.
Yeah.
Are you even best friends if you don't?
Chucking drinks on her and hoping she gets hit by a bus.
Oh, God. Oh, anyway. We could be here all day.
Straight off topic.
Yeah, could be here all day, no. People overshare too much online.
I think some things that are shared online should stay private.
Yeah, same, because not every breakdown needs to hit socials.
Some people process life through Instagram stories.
Yeah. Do you know what, right? I've got a perfect scenario, right? I used to work with a girl, right, at one of my old jobs. And she used to post anything and everything on Facebook, Instagram stories. And to me, it got to the point where she was giving me the ick, right? Honestly, I swear to God, it was like, you've probably heard me talk about her before, I don't know, but I used to rant to my mum about her all the time. It screams attention.
Do you know what I love seeing?
What?
The people on TikTok that prop up the phone and everything like that, then go sit on the bed and start crying whilst recording.
Yeah. Why? Have you ever recorded yourself crying?
No.
No, I've not.
I'm an ugly crier, me.
Yeah, same.
And also, why am I recording it? It's not going on social media.
Well, yeah, why?
Why do people need to know that?
I don't get
going
that.
Through stuff. No?
Guys, if you record yourself crying, why do you do it? I need an explanation, because...
Like...
Do you know what makes me laugh? You've just reminded me when you said about... Well, I'm going off subject here.
Okay.
Well, in fact, no, I'm not, because it's still kind of linked to posting everything online.
Yeah.
People that do, don't get me wrong, I've watched them, I am intrigued. You know these people that do the, like, spend a day in the life with me? And they start off and they're getting out of bed. Girl, you've already got out of bed to set the camera up. Like, that camera's not been there all night recording. Like.
But there is actually a guy that I watch who's got 3 Dobermans. Like, I don't know his name, but he has cameras around his house.
And he clips from
all
that.
Day, yeah.
I can understand that.
Because some of the stuff that his dogs do are unreal. It's so funny.
Oh, you need to show me him. I want to follow that. Because
honestly.
I do. This is what I mean, though. I'm sat here saying why people are doing it, but I watch him. Like,
the minute I see you crying and scrolling.
Yeah, no, I can't.
You're clearly not that emotional to get your tripod out, set it up, put your camera up, right, and then go sit down and start crying.
No, I've just had a full-on, like, mental image of someone, like, sat there crying and going, what am I doing? I need to record this.
Yeah.
Put my phone up. And then forces himself to start crying again.
Or even worse, skipping to go and get the tripod, all smiley, getting it set up, and then making out like she's got an hard life.
Or tipping some eye drops to make it look like you're crying.
Honestly.
Oh, we're evil. If you do that, I'm sorry, because I actually do. I don't watch the people that cry. But going back to the why you setting your tripod up just to record yourself getting out of bed, please carry on doing it, because I do watch it. I do watch him. But yeah, people Oh, do you know what thing is me as well? But I read them. I do read them. You know, when, like, people post on, like, I don't know if you're a part of it, you know, like, Facebook groups, like Spotted Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Things like that. And people will be like, so I've just witnessed my neighbour put it out there, blue bin, but it's not blue bin week, it's green bin week. Like, why? Why does everyone have to post, like, you're a nosy neighbour? Like, why do you feel the need to post that stuff online? Or I've just witnessed a girl walking out the supermarket with fucking big bag of fucking compost or something. I don't know. Like, why do people post the most randomest stuff online? Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of scenarios.
I was about to say, I can't even imagine what you're talking about because I've never seen something like that. But
no, I just made that up. Yeah. But do you get my point though? I'm saying is people post the most stupid things. Like, I'm going to go home tonight and I'm going to write a Facebook status and go, oh my God, guys, I've just walked through my door and my house is cold. Like, do you get my point though? Like, people are like, you're oversharing. Yeah. Unnecessary. I don't need to know, but the people that post about the neighbours, can you carry on doing that, please? Because I do read them. But yeah, people oversharing too much online. I think it's a guilty pleasure. I think
to watch or to do.
to read people's, like, I just sit there and I'm like, why have you posted that online? But I'm intrigued. You've wrote a full paragraph about something, but I've still sat there and took 2-3 minutes out of my time to read it. But then some things I'm like I was saying about the girl that I used to work with, that it's attention. Yeah. Like, I don't want to say too much over, but when we finish, I will tell you what, like, and you'll get my reasoning for why she pisses me off. Because it's I had to, when I left my job, I had to remove her off social media because I couldn't cope with looking at shit much longer. I swear. I removed her.
Honestly, I think I can't even tell you the last time I posted on Facebook unless I've shared something funny.
Yeah, shared something funny.
Like statuses and things like that.
Yeah.
More.
Or the only I think if you go on my Facebook, a lot of mine at the minute is like photos from when we went to like Morocco, holidays, days out.
That's what I mean. So if we've gone on holiday with kids,
I post that. But that's just to let the haters know that I'm travelling around Morocco.
Or if you go on my TikTok, it's just BTS.
Yeah, and mine's Morocco.
Yeah.
I did start posting some gym stuff on there, but
I posted one video of me in the gym.
I need to get more content for gym.
I can't do it.
I'm more comfortable now.
I've got anxiety.
Timmy. We take Timmy
the tripod.
Timmy the tripod. It sounds like a sex toy. Are we taking Timmy?
Brilliant.
Timmy's a tripod.
Yeah, no, I get pure anxiety recording in the gym.
No, I love it. I
hate it.
Because the pure gym that we've been going to, with the time we've been going, it's been quiet.
Oh.
And do you know what, mate? Are you proud of me? I don't even think I've told you. Sorry, we're going off subject here. I literally stood up my thing the other day, and as I set my camera up, there was a guy in the background, and I went over to him and I was like, I'm really sorry, I am recording, you don't mind? And he was like, no. And I walked away proud of myself. I was like, I would never have done that once upon a time. Yeah. Anyway, back on track. Let's go.
I know, we've proper diverted, haven't we?
Yeah, proper.
Cancelling plans feels amazing sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It is the best feeling ever. I do it. We've covered this.
Yeah,
we've covered this. I do cancel.
I don't like.
You've cancelled.
Yeah.
You've cancelled before.
It is a relief sometimes.
Yeah. It's a relief just to put your pyjamas back on you and just chill out and be like, do you know what, I'm having a bit of a pamper night. But yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
We went way off track there. Let's get back to it proper. Right, so the last part. Let's go. Our after hours advice. Ooh. Right, are we ready?
Yes.
So, this is where you lot send in your situations and we give advice like we've got our lives together.
Which we don't, but we try our best.
We're going to try our best.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into it because there's quite a long one, this one. Are you ready for this? I'm love this one. I'm doing this one because it's my favourite one.
Okay.
Like, the girl that sent this in, round of applause. Can I just round of applause?
this
girl has got specifics. Specifics. I love this. Right, we're ready.
I'm just seeing it, the times on it.
Are you
Jesus
ready?
Christ. Okay.
So, he goes quiet at 2:17 p.m. Specifics.
Very.
On a random Tuesday. No warning, no air quote, busy today, no dry reply, just nothing. At first, I don't think much of it. People get busy, I get that. Double text once, something light, something that gives him an easy way back in. Hours pass. Message delivered, no reply. Now it's 8:46 p.m. Specifics, love you, girl. You check his socials, tell yourself that you won't, but you do. He's been active, I like to post, viewed my story, so he is on his phone, just not replying to me. And that's when the overthinking kicks in. Did I say something off? Was I too much? Am I not enough? Is he bored? Is there someone else? I fight the urge to send another message. I won't chase, not this time. So I put my phone down, pretend I don't care, but my mind keeps circling back to it. The next morning, still nothing.
No explanations. I'm gone.
Mate, same.
Yeah.
That's weird behaviour. Girl, we've said this before, right? If this is the case, he's got... No one's that busy. But I beg to differ sometimes. I can do it sometimes. He's got a wife. He's got a wife. I'm telling you, he's got a wife. He has to.
Or if it's a case where you've met online and things like that, he could just be looking for other options. You're basically there as a backup.
Yeah. And don't be a booty call, girl.
No.
Don't be a booty call. I've been there.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. There's not much to say on this other than...
Drop him.
Yeah.
100%
Girl,
drop him.
go. But love you for sending the specific times in. I love that. Love that. She sat there and really thought about that.
Yeah, she has.
But yeah, no, straight up advice is just kick him to the curb.
Yeah.
I could, no. I ain't putting up with that.
I'm going to let you do this one because I want to do the last one.
Okay. That's fine. Right, next one. Sorry that was short and sweet, but yeah. There's nothing. Get rid.
Yeah. I wouldn't even wait for an excuse or a reply. Just do your own thing, and then when he messages saying, "So sorry, I was busy," just say, "Well,
sorry, I'm busy. Bye."
Your competitors wasn't. Bye.
Oh yeah.
So
anyway, hey girls, I need your advice because I feel like I'm going a bit mad. So I've been seeing this guy for a couple of months now. At the start, it was very full on. Texting all day, seeing each other a few times a week, staying over, going for food. Like, it felt like it was going somewhere. He'd say things like, I've never clicked with someone like this before and you're different, which I know is such a cliche now I'm saying it out loud. Anyway, recently I brought up where his head's at because I didn't want to waste my time if we're not on the same page. And that's when he hit me with, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, but I still want to see you. Since that conversation, nothing's really changed. He still messages me every day, still asks to see me, still acts the same when we're together, affectionate, making plans, all of that. But now it's like there's this underlying feeling that I'm just convenient. What would you do in this situation? Because I've just carried on as we have been doing, but it's still bothering me and I feel like I need to bring it back up.
Okay, so what he's basically telling you in that I'm not ready for a relationship right now, but I still want to see you, is basically, you're again, from the previous story, you're a backup.
Yeah.
He's going to keep you on a leash whilst he's looking to see if he can find something better.
Yeah.
Or, you know, whatever. But he's basically wanting a relationship with you without putting a label on it, so he can...
He doesn't want a commitment.
Yeah, so he can justify if he's talking to somebody else or anything like that.
Why do men not like commitment?
It's not men. Again, it's this generation that we live in.
Well, yeah. Yeah, how old is this girl? Do we know?
No, because situationships is what the new relationship is. Marriage isn't what it used to be and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm old school.
Yeah,
I date to marry.
Yeah.
I want to marry. And Mo, if you're listening, just a heads up. But yeah, no, I agree with Jodie there.
Yeah, no. If you're not ready for a relationship, why are you on dating sites?
Well,
or
yeah.
Wherever you met him.
Clearly looking for a bit of fun.
Yeah.
But guys don't get it from a girl's point of view. Like, we fall hard and you can't mess with our feelings like that. Like, it's not fair. If it was me in that situation...
You have got some hoey women out there.
Well, oh yeah.
That are down for that. But this is where...
100%.
I'm 100... Like, you need to be clear on what you want. If you're after fun, there's going to be women out there that are all about the sex.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go for it. Enjoy life. But then there's women out there that are genuinely looking for relationships to build a life.
Family.
Yeah. You know, so you just gotta... You'll find the right one. But he's not it.
In answer to your question I feel like you need to bring it back up. Yeah, bring it back up. And just tell him exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, you're bothered by it. If it's not going to go any further, then you just need to call it quits. Is like, ask him, is this a friends with benefits kind of thing?
Yeah. Or even not try and get time frames, but...
She said she's been seeing him for a couple of months. It's still early.
It is, but
still
again...
early days.
A couple of months to a woman is like a year.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, I get it.
It depends how much time you've been spending together and things like that. Yeah. Like, your situation.
Yeah.
I went on holiday, Kirsty was single. 2 weeks later, I come back and she's in love.
Hey, didn't drop the L-bomb, though.
You did to me, just not to him.
I didn't drop the L-bomb straight away to him, though. But yeah.
You know, so... I just think you need a clear... Is it he doesn't want a relationship right now, but you are the only person he's talking to? Because maybe he's just not ready to put a label on it, but he does really like you. That's different. But you still know that there's a progress going somewhere. But if he's not ready for a relationship but wants to see you, it's different.
Yeah, I agree there. Yeah.
So, yeah. Bring it up and get facts.
Yeah. Bring it back up, girl. You need answers.
Get facts.
Yeah. Bring it back up, girl. You need answers.
Yeah.
For your own peace of mind.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Last but not least. Hey, I need some advice because this has been playing on my mind. I've been seeing this guy for a while now, and honestly, he's always been lovely to me. He's affectionate, attentive, and I do really like him. The issue is that literally everyone around me seems to dislike him. My friends have said there's something off about him. My sister thinks he's controlling, and even my mum doesn't trust him, which is really unlike her. That's the first red flag for me.
Yeah.
At first, I thought they were just being overprotective, but lately I've been noticing little things too. Him interrupting me, getting funny when I make plans with other people, and just acting differently around my family and friends. Now I've been stuck wondering, is everyone being unfair, or if they're seeing red flags that I've been missing?
Can I go first on this?
Yeah.
I feel like we can both relate to this.
Yeah.
Girl, it's scary, but your friends and family always see what you don't.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation. I was with the ex that we keep bringing up, and everyone hated him.
It's like beer goggles for love, innit?
Yeah. Because they're seeing it. My advice is trust your friends and family and get rid. That's all I've got to say on that.
The instincts on that. Love is literally it's tough. Well, how long have you been? She's not mentioned how long she was.
Did she say? She's been seeing this guy for a while now.
Yeah, she's not. It's a tough situation because, like you say, you've already said that you've started to see it, so it's not people.
Don't ignore it.
Being unfair. Do you know what I mean? If he's interrupting you, first of all, don't interrupt me.
Yeah, and then I hate that. Sorry, I'm doing it.
The worst thing on that for me is acting differently. Sorry. When making plans with other people, it gets funny.
Yeah.
That's him trying to get you to cut everybody off.
Yeah.
No.
And I've been there.
Yeah.
I had it, didn't I? When I went out with you guys once, I had him ringing.
Oh, yeah. And I
took home for 9 o'clock.
And I took the phone off her. No.
Yeah.
And then he started. Is that when he started threatening?
When you started full on kicking off, having an argument.
And he basically said, "I'll send somebody there to come and get her. Do it, but they'll have to go through me first. By all means, mate. I'll tell you where I am."
Yeah, girl.
So no. You've mentioned a few red flags there. So I'd say all 3 of them you need dropping.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, girls. We said we were going to be brutally honest, but
yeah,
all 3 girls whose stories we've read out. Get rid.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Honestly.
That will treat you better.
Yeah, 100%. Might take you a while. It took me 11 years to find a good one, but...
Yeah, but that's because you was in a relationship for 10.
Well, yeah. 11?
No, you had a gap.
Well, yeah, we had a gap, didn't we? A fault of his own.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much more to say on any of them because it's just straight up, just get rid. So yeah. If you want advice, send it in because clearly we've got opinions.
And we will be brutally honest.
Always.
Always.
But yeah, come at us if you don't agree. Or if you do agree, then comment, share, like, everything. Socials, X, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Hit us.
Instagram.
Everything. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe on Spotify. But yeah, I think that we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
So that was episode 4 of JK After Hours.
Let us know what red flags you've ignored.
And which controversial take you disagree with or agree.
Don't forget to follow and we'll see you next week.